What is going on, guys? Danny here, bringing you episode 3 of the Road to Inform Robben. And as you can see in the top corner from last episode, I've got just over 97k to spend. I'm just going to go ahead and spend that now. And this is when you'll be seeing the Inform method in full flow, guys, because this is when I'll full on start using it to the just using it all the time, basically. So anyway, as you can see, I've made my trades by that little screen change. And we're moving on to the players that I've actually bought for this episode. I actually ended up buying 3 informs using that method that I was telling you about. And then I just had to buy like 2 just regular golds just because I didn't have enough to actually buy an inform. So anyway, we're starting off with this guy. And again, I'll apologise in advance for the pronunciation. But I think that's a Bijanik, I think that says. But anyway, bought for 13k and then I listed him for 16,750. No, 17,500 actually. Then we're moving on to this Muller in Cam, and this was actually a really good deal, to be honest, guys. I bought him for 60k, and I think I ended up listing him for like 72, I think it might have been. No, yeah, 72k. Listed him at that. We're moving on to this James Milner, and as I said, this was just like not any major profit on this Milner because he was only bought just so I could, like, you know, fill in like the coins that I had left. But anyway, we're moving on to this closer. Quite good stats, to be honest, guys. I don't understand why he only goes for cheap, to be honest. But anyway, he was bought for 19k, and I think I ended up listing him for like 23 to, yeah, 23,500 in the end that I listed him for. Then we're moving on to this Robinho, and I actually did make a bit of a mistake on this guy. I mean, I didn't really notice that he was in centre forward, and my friend actually told me like that the centre forward versions of him rarely sell. But anyway, I think he did actually end up selling, which I was pretty shocked at. But anyway, moving on to the screen change in a minute. And as you can see again, I've bought some more as the other ones was selling. So anyway, I'll show you how much the last lot sold for, and then I'll show you what I've bought. So this Pjanic, I think you pronounce it, he sold for 15,500, so nice profit there. Then moving on to this Muller, who actually had to lower because, you know, I don't know why, but he just was selling, but he sold for 67k in the end. This James Milner actually ended up selling for 1.9k. This Closer sold for 23,500. That's what I started. I think he sold straight away actually. And then this Robinho sold for 3,300. So as I said, there's a bit of a mistake. But anyway, we're moving on to what I've bought now. And as you can see, we start off with 87 Nene, which was an absolute bargain, guys, because he's in 4-1-2-1-2 as well. So I bought him for 52,500. And I think I ended up listing him for like, I've actually forgot how much I listed him for, guys, but we'll see in a minute. Yeah, 60, I think it's 60k by now that I put on him. No, 63. Yeah, 63k I actually put on him. And I just put him on for 12 hours, just so I could try and make sure that they're sold. Then we're moving on to this Tim Howard. Not in the best formation, to be honest, but still, we bought him for 13k. And I think we ended up listing him for just over 17k. I'm pretty sure he goes for that. And then we're moving on to this Nasri, who again was bought him for 4-1-2-1-2. We ended up borrowing him for 15,250, and then I sold him for can't actually remember how much I sold him for, guys, because this was done quite a while ago, so I apologise for that. But yeah, bought for selling him for 19,250. And then we're moving on to this Russian striker, and I'm not going to try and pronounce his name, guys, because I'm definitely going to get that name wrong. But anyway, he's got some pretty good stats on his card, to be honest. He was bought for 24,500, and I think I just ended up listing him for 31,250. So yeah. And then we're moving on to the next screen. You'll see him all selling in a minute, guys. And as you can see, I just had 97k at the start of this episode, and we're moving on, and now I have 122k. So as you can imagine, some great profit again. So we're going down to the trade pile. And this Nene actually ended up selling for 63k. So I think I've actually forgot how much I bought him for, but I know that was a great profit because I was really happy with it at the time. Then we're moving on to this Tim Howard. and I ended up selling him for 17,250. This Nasri sold for 19k, so not that bad at all. And then we're moving on to the Russian striker next, who actually ended up selling for 28k. So again, nice little profit on him. So coming up to the end of the episode now, guys, and as you'll see again, like on the end of the last video, we'll see that little screen that tells us the total amount of trades and that. So you'll see that in a minute. And just before that comes up, I'd just like to thank you for watching, and we'll see that screen now. So the total amount of trades in this episode was 9. The amount I had before I started buying was 97,300, and the amount I had after I sold everything was 122k. So the total amount of profit was 25k, just over actually. So again, a beastly profit. And before I leave you guys, I just want to thank you all for the positive feedback I'm having on this series. It really does make me want to make more of them. So I really do thank you for that. And please leave this one. No, please like this one if you enjoyed, and also comment, and just subscribe as every episode I tell you to, guys, just so you don't miss out on these. So I'll thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.